Good afternoon. My name is Raheem Gardner, and I'll be explaining my final sprint task for our capstone project. My task was to create a tutorial level to showcase how to play our game. The tutorial level is designed to introduce players to core gameplay mechanics, ensure a smooth learning curve while maintaining engagement. This level will gradually introduce movement, objectives, obstacles, enemies, and challenges to prepare players for the full gameplay experience. We're going to go over these tasks in chunks and then hop into the gameplay, then go over some more tasks. This is what the level layout is looking like in our game. All right, let me get back. Next, we'll come up to the HUD and the objectives of the game. I have a pickup where once a player runs into it, the game will pause and the HUD will show you what's going to happen next. Basic movement to collect the orb. And then next is unlocking our first gate. So we're going to hop in our week 4 final build. All right, we're going to click level select, get to my tutorial level. And this is our first pop-up. Collect the solar orbs, unlock gates, and activate the portal for your escape. All right, and that's the first gate. Let's hop into the next few tasks. Next is introduce player abilities. Introduce the rush and stun ability to get past traps and enemies. Our safe enemy encounter. It's on a slow chase encounter. Our enemy is real slow, so he's easy to get behind. So you have to escape the trap really easy. And then our last chunk is to enemy showcase. I have a glass panel. We got our enemies behind. We also have pop-ups showing what these enemies do in the game. Let's hop back inside. Rush past, speed traps, enemies, and stun to halt their chase. See, we have our first enemy here. This conveyor is also a part of my task that I created in the game. This will help or hinder the player. Our guy's pretty slow. See, this one is facing our direction travel, so we wouldn't have to use our rush ability to get past it. Alright. In this next area is our enemy showcase. Red spawns fake enemy. Pink extremely fast and triggered. They changed the pink to that reason. They were all ghosts a few days ago. Blue invisible until close. We have our trap showcase as well. Alright, let's get to our next task. Next is trap awareness. Introduce traps, fire bars, and conveyors. We've seen conveyors and the fire bars. And this area is going to showcase fire bars, traps, and conveyors in the game-like environment. Not just showcasing. Also, puzzle unlocking. Orb collection with Pink. As Pink is in the room with us, we're going to have to be running from him once they notice us. And real enemy chase. Multiple enemies chase encounter. This is when we get the final orb. More enemies are going to spawn. And we're going to have to do everything we've learned so far to stay away from our enemies. And get back to the final gate. Here's our fire bars. Alright, Pink should be past this point at some point. You see if we get close enough. I don't want to die on accident. You can actually hear there he is. Where's our friend at? Let me see if I can get close without dying. If I get close enough, like you can, there's actually an audible cue that you're pretty close. This is our conveyors. Of course, we're gonna dodge the spikes here. Alright, let's get to the other room. Stock marker, the skull whispers something. See, this is a secret we have. This is, we look in the other room. There's a small skull somewhere, but I have this somewhat cryptic message alluding to something skull-like. Here's our two ghosts. And the chase is on. Alright. We notice this conveyor is fast. You'll have to rush past it in order to keep our folks, those ghosts from getting you. And this is our safe area. You can practice rushing, or you want to throw another stun out and wait for it to cool down, you can. This is also the skull for our message. This is one of our secret orbs. Alright, let's see about these other tasks. We have firebar fix test. The firebars were killing our enemy, or excuse me, killing the player. We got too close, so I did edit the bar down, or the collision, to where you have to be a lot closer for to activate killing the enemy. Suppression enemy challenge. Blue enemy hall. I did not actually get to the blue enemy. I don't have a hallway just for the blue enemy, but I did have that room beforehand where the red and the blue both attack at the same time. I originally wrote just a hallway with just a blue enemy, but I did end up changing that to have two enemies. Here is our safe zone practice, and once we collect the final orb, you click on safe zone. Oh, multiple enemies. This is what we just saw, that red and that blue working together to come get me. And the final escape trial. This last one will be like a gauntlet. You'll see more enemies I'll have to dodge. All enemy types will spawn, including conveyor traps. We're pretty much backtracking the entire way we just came, so we'll have to utilize everything we've just done, several more enemies. Final checkpoint. Once the final orb is collected, the portal unlocks, race back to the escape opening. Alright, let's get up out of here. I did just run out of rush, so I'll have to chill here until it comes back. Alright, let's get up out of here. Here they go. Yeah, I can get me. See them blocking the conveyor? They're after me. Yeah. Alright. And this completes my Jira task, the tutorial level, for our final sprint.